I don't even know what that was, but well, that's the way to start the video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here. And it's time for another epic Beyblade, I guess, top 10 video, So, in this one, we're going to go with Beyblade Metal Masters. So, I'm going to start off with, like, the Metal Saga, because, I've obviously, that's what I got into when I started my channel. I started my channel back in 2012, so I know a lot of people who were fans back then and probably fans now, at least my Metal Fight Beyblade fans, have been wondering, like, who do you think are the strongest from each series, Kimbo? And I'll give you my thoughts. So I did a video on Metal Fusion. You can go and check that out. And now I'm going to talk about Metal Masters. So, honestly, I loved the vibes of Metal Masters so much, dude. Like, it was great. Just so many interesting characters coming in. The Beyblade World Championships, just the whole setup for it. It was great. I loved it so much. So much diversity in this series. So I'll probably do a top 10 list, like the top 10 bladers. So I'll probably just start with number 1 and go down because it's just my train of thought. So yeah, the number 1 and 2 are probably not gonna be surprising, but yeah. Okay, so for this one, this is an interesting case. Okay, so we're talking about like just single power. All right, with this, I would say the number 1 would be actually like split between two bladers, because they're on the same exact level, I'd say, So that being Jinga and Ryuga. I'd say they're on basically the same level. Maybe Ryuga might be a bit stronger because it's given he didn't show off all of his power, like all his full power when he was doing things, like all the battles he had, like against the bladers from like Hades Inc. and such, like Starbreaker, when he faced Zio, when he faced basically anybody. He never showed like his true power. Even when he faced Jack, during the Beyblade World Championships, it didn't seem like he was using his like all of his power. So yeah, he might have just been like hiding some of it up until the very end. But yeah, at least like power shown. I'd say like Jinga and Ryuga are about on the same level, because they're both really strong, and their data was both used to make like tempo, like twisted tempo and such. But yeah, but number 3. Like the number 3 blader, I'd say like would be Faust, because it took like Jinga and Ryuga's power to really stop the spiral force that was going on, like for it to not build up and such. They had to use their power together, but then Pegasus upped its power, and this is why I say it's about the same level as El Drago, because they upped its power too, just like El Drago upped its power, and they were both like hecka high, really strong. And then it took that power up to space and released it. So yeah, but obviously right below that, I would say is Faust, or like Toby, but brainwashed. He's Faust with tempo, because no one blader could really beat it, I feel like, well, Galaxy Pegasus and Ray Striker together beat it in that battle and sent it into the wall. But yeah, I don't know. It could be an interesting case. People could think like that might be number 1 because of that. But in my personal opinion, just that like, Jinga and Ryuga didn't receive like arrangements in order for like them to get their power, so it's like sort of an artificial thing. So that's why I put Faust at number 3, because it's like their own genuine power that they were able to get this strong, not by an arrangement or anything. So yeah, but he still was really strong, so that's why I'm putting him like number 3 for power, like how strong he was power wise. And then like number 4, I would have to say that's Kyoya. Definitely. I don't know, like, if there was ever a battle between, like, Faust and Kyoya, I don't know. It would be, like, a dogfight, but I don't know if it would be enough, like, if Kyoya would actually been able to beat Faust. But Kyoya was hecka strong. It was a given. Like, he tied with Jinga, like, during the Beyblade World Championships. Jinga upped his power at the very end, though. So it was a given, like, at the end, he was, like, a little bit above Kyoya. He was a step above Kyoya. Because Ryuga and Jinga were at the same level, but then Kyoya was probably just right below, like around where Faust was. But yeah, like the King Lion reverse wind strike, after everything he went through during the Beyblade World Championships, like going to the Valley of Storms, like, just like being a part of Wild Fang, all the epic battles and stuff, like he got really strong. And plus, the very end, he like crushed Damien, in an epic battle. Even when Damien got his power upped. So yeah, I definitely put him at like number 4, maybe even number 3, and switch it with Faust, and Faust being number 4. But yeah, they're definitely close in power. Those two are, I'd say. But definite number 5, I'd say, is Damien. Because, he was really strong during the Beyblade World Championships. I hated him as a character. Well, like, I hated his personality. He was such a freaking, like, cocky jerk, and I just wanted to punch him. But you know, I mean, power wise, you can't like downplay how strong this dude was. He had Hades Kerbex. He took out all of Excalibur by himself and like pushed Jenga to the limit during the World Championships, and even pushed Kyoya to the limit when he faced him after the Beyblade World Championships on Hades City. You know, so he had some really, really strong power, and plus the Hades Gate special move, you know, just just so strong. So yeah, I'd say he's a definite number 5. And then after that, number 6, that's an interesting one to think about. All right, so let's see here. Number 6. It's a close one. Like, getting around this range is harder to decide, but I'd say number 6 would probably be... it's so hard to decide. Okay, I'd say number 6 would probably be Tsubasa. Because, like, you know, he was out during, like, the final battle because he got injured by, like, Damien. You know, him and you were both out. But also, after the Beyblade World Championships ended, Jack got an arrangement. Surely it was a stronger one than the one he had before. And Tsubasa managed to beat Jack with his own power, you know, using a special move, completely stopped Evil Befall in its tracks. So, like, he definitely had some big-time power, taking on, like, a member of Starbreaker and just beating him, you know. So, definitely up there. I'd say he's probably number 6. Now, for number 7, it's difficult. Like, number 7, maybe I would personally say Masamune. And the reason for that, I know, like, a lot of people are going to be like, what the heck, Kimbo? Like, why are you going to put Masamune there? I know a lot of people probably like Masamune, too. But they'll be like, why did you put Masamune in number 7? Like, there could be somebody else that goes there. Well, the main reason is because he made it all the way to, like, the championships. Obviously, the championship battle, the Beyblade World Championships. He might have lost, but also, like, there's a lot of things going on for Masamune. Because it was, like, Masamune, Zio, Toby, that whole storyline. Because Toby was sick. Ziggurat was cheering him and told Zio that, like, if he lost, then Toby's treatment would be discontinued and it would basically kill him. So Zio was like, I can't lose. And then he got this crazy arrangement and such. But I feel like even with that, with the full arrangement, Masamune would probably beat him if he was, like, fully, like, mentally ready. But when he heard that, he just stopped. And that's why he got stomped so bad in that battle against Zio. But still, like, power-wise, he could have probably beaten Zio, I think, you know. So, yeah, I'd say Masamune would be number 7. Okay, now for number 8. Number 8, I would say it is Zio, you know, because I'd say Masamune is stronger than Zio. But still, who would have been able to think of a way of really beating Flame Bixus? Like, not many people would have been able to do that because it's tall spin track and such. Like, they just would have been wasting their time. And then a special move, if he had a 100% arrangement, like, yeah, I'd say probably Zio's number 8, you know, because he's got some serious power with him, and he had a pretty good track record, you know. I mean, he did beat Masamune and such, and even before, like, they showed footage of, like, the Garcias and, like, Zio being in that battle, and then Zio actually won that battle. It was given that they weren't trying, but he still won. But yeah, you know, as soon as he got Bixus, like, he upped his power, and those arrangements really did help him. I know it's, like, sort of an artificial thing, but still, like, you gotta look at it power-wise. He was hecka strong, and I'd say he should get the number 8 position. Okay, number 9, I would have to say, is the Shayan. So the reason being is because, like, he put up good fights. He put up a good fight against Jenga. He never got to battle when he got the second chance during the Beyblade World Championships, because, you know, during the battle with Excalibur, Chiyun, Mei Mei, Chao Jin, they all lost before he could even face Konzern, so it was over. And he never got to face him. But he got to face Konzern on Hades City, you know, after the Beyblade World Championships, when that whole Hades City crisis thing was going on, you know, with, like, it floating in midair, city floating in midair, powered by Spiral Force and such. Yeah, really, really insane. But the Shayan during that battle actually managed to take down Konzern, and that's not easy, you know. He's really, really strong. He's an extremely strong dude. So, yeah, I'd say that, like, the Shayan deserves to be in the number 9 spot. Okay, and for number 10, like, yeah, I'd go with it. Like, number 10, strongest, I'd say would be Konzern, Julian Konzern, you know. So, it's a given. Everybody knows I love Julian Konzern's story. Like, he's the reason why I kind of, you know, like, have my Perseus logo. You know, I love his story and such. And, like, just the story of, like, bouncing back and such. And obviously, this bad boy tattoo right here. But, yeah, I'd say he's number 10. So obviously he was like this great emperor. Winning was the same as breathing for him. He like excelled at everything that he did up until Beyblade, and then obviously with Beyblade, he literally dominated in the World Championships up until like up until the battle with Yan Galaxy. They managed to win like Excalibur won like with 2 in a row, basically every single time up until that battle. And then it was only the battle with like Sophie and Wales where it turned, where Tsubasa beat the 2 whales of Sophie and Wales. And then like Konzern actually battled, and then he lost to Jinga, and because of that, Gang Galaxy moved on. But then they got a redemption battle against Starbreaker, but then obviously during the battle with Starbreaker, Klaus got wrecked by Jack, and then like Damien comes in. Damien just comes in and just completely wrecks Konzern. But the fact is that like Konzern put up a pretty good fight, like a pretty decent fight against Damien, especially in like left rotation. He was doing more damage to him. Putting him, like, sending him more on the ropes, but then, like, obviously Damien was playing around with him the entire time, but still, he has some really great power, and anybody that's probably lower on that list, like, any of the remaining characters probably wouldn't be able to beat Konzern. Like, the Garcias, nah, they wouldn't have beat him. Like, Argo would have lost to Konzern for sure. Like, it would have been a close battle, but I'd see Konzern winning that, because Argo's strong, but, like, Konzern would definitely be stronger, especially with left rotation. Gravity Destroyer, Gravity Perseus, he would have probably won it. But yeah, so that's my top 10. That's what I'd say. So yeah, the top 10 for Metal Masters. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. You can let me know your top 10s in the comments and such. And yeah, and I obviously supported with like all the facts and stuff, but that's like my personal opinion. Also a little bit of opinion, but like also just looking at like the facts of like how the battles went, to like back up everything that I say. I wouldn't make this list without like including like proof of like why I thought somebody was in this certain position on the list. But yeah, so that's the top 10 for Metal Masters, I'd say. Gonna do Metal Fury next, obviously. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy, Kimbo, signing off. See you later. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay awesome and cool shoot. Or let it rip. I'm up out of here.